Hello, Bishop Walsh here. It's Wednesday, August 20th, and we're off to a bit of a foggy start here in Gaylord this morning. I'm just going to be going into the office today to kind of have a catch-up day. There's always something to do in the office, and on days like today, it's usually a matter of getting back to my emails and correspondence and looking at different reports and just interacting with the staff or anything that might come up in the course of the day, just to be able to get my bearings again. I've been on the road quite a bit and just doing some other things, and it's important to be able to sit down at the desk and get some of those office chores done, and also maybe a couple of phone calls, and want to reflect a little bit more on the pastoral planning. Again, part of that process was to have the month of August to do a lot of prayer and discernment and recollecting of the things that were shared at our meetings. So I'll be taking a lot of that to prayer and having opportunities today to reflect a little bit more with the pastoral planning efforts. So that's pretty much today. And tomorrow I'm going to be heading to Omena to have spiritual direction with my spiritual director, who lives down in Detroit, but is up with the Jesuits at the place they have in Omena. So I'm looking forward to that opportunity to sit down and just process a little aspects of my spiritual life, especially with the death of my mother and other things that have been important with just the life of the diocese, that I have the opportunity to share and reflect more deeply on with my spiritual director and make a good confession, usually as part of that opportunity to be with him. And then I'll be going down to Traverse City for the CSA Mass of Thanksgiving and reception that we're having in all of our vicariates. So that'll be the last one to have down at St. Francis Church in Traverse City. We once again thank everyone who has contributed to the Catholic Services Appeal. Once again, successful this year. And this is our gratitude tour, going around the best way we know how to give thanks to God by offering Mass and then having some fellowship afterwards. And really the rest of the week then, I have days that are scheduled off, and I'm still kind of formulating a plan as to what to do with them. So it's really nothing else on the agenda for the rest of the week. Although I know next Friday, not this coming Friday, but the one after, I'm anticipating Bishop Eric Pohlmeier to come up and join me for a couple of days of his vacation time. And we've struck up a friendship, and really looking forward to having the time to go with him up to Baraga Days. I've never been west of Marquette up in the UP, and Baraga Days this year is out towards Baraga and Lance and Houghton, and seeing the places that Bishop Baraga traversed and the snowshoe bishop all around up that part of the UP, and spending a few days again showing the bishop around different parts of the Diocese of Gaylord. So just while I have a few extra moments, I would want to say thank you to Dave Cencer and Hope for all they did with the CSA planning and implementing all the things that we did for the gratitude tour, especially in the development office. It's important, as well as Kelly. They do all of that processing of the CSA, and I think it's kind of a well-oiled machine at this point. A few years ago, we had to adjust to some new software and things like that, but they do a great job with the data entry and getting thank you notes out, making sure that people have their tax status and things that they need, and just getting a timely way of having the money available for what we intended to have to serve all of the aspects of our diocese for operational costs. So Dave is our new development director, and he's doing a great job, and we're grateful to have him on board. And so again, it's been kind of a busy summer with different vicariate events. We had Jubilee year events, and we had the pastoral planning events, and we had the CSA Mass of Thanksgiving and fellowship events. So as they begin to wind down at the end of the summer now, we'll be transitioning, and soon we'll be in the fall mode. But for these waning days of summer, hope everyone continues to enjoy what is left of it, and thank you for checking in today. God bless.